my god! How's it going, everybody? It's your boy FailWhale. Today we're checking out Stargate Atlantis. This one is season number 2, episode number 14. We are going to be checking out what's going on. Interestingly enough, not 14. I think it was 13 or 12. We actually had fake SG-1 members from another reality trying to head over to Atlantis. I wonder if they're going to reference that in today's episode. But with that being said, y'all, let's dive right into it. Subscribe, smack the like button if you haven't already. You know what? I really do enjoy the SG, just sort of, most of the music and the themes. And that stash, though.
Well, given enough time, everything's pretty much
advances.
Wrong, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Everything from the Earth being flat and the sun revolving around us. Scientists get it wrong more times than they get it right.
That's true. You just sort of update your theories.
Shouldn't you be concentrating on what you're doing?
Autopilot, dog.
You worry about you.
I am. It's the first flight.
Oh, he's so mad.
Columbus was Spanish. He figured out the Earth was round.
He was Italian?
You're not Spanish, are you?
Oh, yes, of the Barcelona McKays. Now, if you don't mind...
What the hell?
Right drive pod's intermittently switching to reverse thrust.
Cut it. I can drive with just the left pod.
It's not recognizing any of my commands.
We're going down. Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Oh, that was a hefty hit. I can't back this up, but this guy was pretty funny and they gave him a lot of material. Is he like a comedian? Like a guest star or something like that?
Griffin, McKay, come in, please.
Grace under pressure.
Jumper 6.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, we're here.
Rodney, thank God. We thought you... I've been trying to get a hold of you for over an hour.
You okay?
Oh, so good.
Are you alright?
I think we could both use an extended stay in the infirmary.
What the hell happened? Crashed into the ocean.
Yes, we...
Under the ocean. Ooh, lives in a pineapple under the sea. Rodney McKay.
We've determined the direction of your radio signal, but not the range.
That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. He knows it's not good.
We're already 1,200 feet deep and sinking at a rate of about 20 feet a minute.
Jesus Christ.
We are not so keen on setting any records right now, so just...
And how much oxygen do we have in here? Oh, this is absolutely terrifying! Oh my god!
The windshield's giving way to the pressure of the ocean.
Move into the rear compartment. The seal should
And
be
shut
on
it.
hold.
One step ahead of you.
Put a beacon? Can we put a beacon or something?
Crash probably damaged all sorts of systems.
Maybe if you were more focused on flying than in...
The answer has to be beaming technology.
What are you doing?
Good luck, Rodney.
No, what are you doing? Griffin! Griffin! Why did you do that? Why would you do that?
Oh, strap in, boys. This is gonna be a good one. Ooh.
Wide open field. You are not stuck in a metal casket under thousands of feet of water. You are in a wide open field. Solanka. Radek? Rodney, come in, please.
Wow, this is actually terrifying.
Jumpers. Radio transmitter is in the forward section, which is now flooded with water. In worse situations,
Nah, this is kind of bad.
you can't think of them right now doesn't make it any less true. Okay, you're not dead yet. All right, you can fix this problem. You just need to
Think.
work one step at a time.
He's really about to backpack this whole thing. Holy smokes.
Light. I have light. No.
Maybe he gets like some thrusters?
I had no idea the ship would sink so quickly or that the cockpit would flood.
That's when you lost contact.
If they didn't make it to the rear compartment in time,
They made it.
even if we do locate them, our options are limited. They're already deeper than a rescue jumper's windshield can handle.
I'll handle the rescue. You just worry about finding them.
I'm like theorizing here. I'm like, can we just grab one of the gates that are floating nearby and just chuck that bitch down there and then gate down quickly, get out? I don't know. This is a lot of fun. This is a fun rating exercise. What does Rodney do when he's stuck alone underwater?
So pressure increases by 1 atmosphere every 33 feet.
Yeah, you're on a timer.
I'm currently under 37 atmospheres with the pressure and counting. Oh my. That is a lot. Okay. I gotta stop sinking. No.
Think.
Send the message first.
Pressure.
Radio transmitter up and running. Because they can't find you if you can't tell them where you are. Come on, McKay, prioritize. There we are.
Okay. Giving us a dub. Yikes.
Yes, I know that. So, activate emergency transmitter.
Beacon.
Protocol.
Okay, it's dope.
Now, all it needs to do is penetrate 1,400 feet of ocean, which means that a whopping 3% of the signal will reach the surface. How much power we got to work with here?
20%?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 3 hours? Inertial dampeners are active. Well, why? Need them?
No, you need them! Rodney, chill! Chill, Rodney, you need them, you idiot!
Come on, they're draining what little power I have left here.
It's probably protecting you.
You do not need inertial dampeners while you sink! You are a piece of junk! You're gonna die.
This is exciting.
Okay. So the area.
It's kind of all this.
Approximately here. This particular area is between 2,000 and 6,000 feet deep.
We'll never be able to get down that far.
They were already at 1,200 feet and falling, what, 20 feet a minute?
Yes, that's right.
That at least gives us a place to start.
Oh, freezing. Why am I so cold? Oh no. I haven't lost that much blood, have I?
Yeah, he's injured too.
Of course, it could have something to do with the billion or so gallons of freezing water you're surrounded by, you idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
This is so fun to see his logic and how he like operates in this sort of a do or die situation on his own, right? I would have been fucked. Actually, funny story. This kind of, not this happened to me, but this morning, I'm actually still in the same attire. I'm like, you know, I'm going to start off my day right going for a bike ride. Went for a bike ride, and my chain absolutely got demolished. So I was stranded, and I didn't decide to bring my phone or like my watch, so I had no idea what time it was after I was on this bike ride. I had no idea where I was, and, you know, I'm not sinking like, you know, 20 feet a minute under the Atlantis Ocean or anything, but I had to just figure my way out of it, and my ass just walked home. I guess that's why I'm not Rodney. I gave it a good try though. I tried fixing that. I really tried fixing that fucking chain and gear, but it was botched.
I just don't want to freeze to death. Oh, come on!
Oof.
Little heat's gonna cost me 40 minutes? Do you even have an opinion anyways? You know why? Because you are an inanimate object, huh? So...
That's a pretty nasty hit too, I'm not even gonna lie. That's fucking bad.
20 minutes of power for just enough heat to stave off hypothermia. I just made a deal with you. Deal. Let's make a deal. That's not funny. What's wrong with me? It's, euphoria, elation, hypoxia. I'm gonna die off the CO2 scrubbers, or I'm gonna die of hypoxia.
Well, we're really putting Rodney to the test here.
What's all this?
You gotta boost him
This is my plan.
and upgrade him.
Figured that much.
Moore and McNabb are here to study the ocean on M8R169, which happens to be under a thick sheet of ice. So they brought a 1,000-foot cable, and Agar over here is responsible for the magnetic grapple designed to lower the F-302s into our jumper.
And you intend to put the two together.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Is the mechanism...
CO2 scrubbers operating at 100%.
Good.
Well, at least something is. Look, I need to be the one on the surface saving the poor bastard stuck down here, not actually be the poor bastard stuck down here.
There's nothing down here, is there? Hey, yo. He's not about to get saved by a fucking whale.
Where's the transmitter? Must be broadcasting at a frequency you can hear.
That is rough.
I kind of need to leave this thing on for a bit, you know? Maybe you could tell my friends where I am. You could do that? Huh? You could go for help? Huh? Well, I'm treating an alien whale like Lassie. Look, okay, if you're not gonna help, then just swim on by. Swim.
Rodney's thinking.
Maybe the jumper can swim. Cockpit is inaccessible. most of the control conduits.
Back
Go
here.
back here,
Yep,
so-
we've confirmed that.
Your drive pods should function underwater too, which means I can fly you from back here. Well, not fly, but I can surface. Okay, now
We're
getting
talking,
somewhere.
yes.
That's all you got? You haven't narrowed the search area at all.
No, in fact, we've increased it slightly.
And how does that count as progress?
Because we're no longer
Clarity.
guessing. We now
Yeah.
know definitely that the jumper is somewhere in this area.
All right, Big Z, this is your time to shine.
This little... I need a new set of eyes.
Let me take a look.
Oh, he's going crazy. And he needs Samantha to help him. Unless she ascended and we didn't know.
Sam?
Don't worry, Rodney. We're gonna get you out of here.
How are you?
It's good to see you too, McKay.
Oh, I've lost it. I have completely lost it.
No, you haven't.
You're not real. You are not real. You are not real.
Of course I'm not real.
I'm 3 million light years away with problems of my own.
Yeah, well, so what are you doing here?
You're hallucinating.
It's bad, huh?
Is it that bad?
You knew you could use some help, so your subconscious is manifesting the one person you know is smarter than you.
I don't think so.
Oh, don't
I
start.
mean, there's a reason why Zuleika
You
isn't
were very
here.
clever. The fact that you could assert that I could...
Why else would I be here?
I don't know. Maybe one last romp before I die.
One last romp, please.
You've got to admit, I am a handsome man
You're
standing...
essentially arguing with yourself. You realize that, right?
What else am I hallucinating?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're not real, what is? I mean, how do I tell the difference? How do I know that any of these readings I've been taking are correct? I am unconscious in the infirmary. I'm fine. This is just a post-traumatic nightmare. So come on, wake up, wake up, wake up.
You knew you could use some help, and you've got a pretty bad concussion, so...
Oh.
Why don't you show me what you've done so far?
Your grapple's only got 1,000 feet of cable.
Well, I know the jumper should be able to dive at least 1,000, so if he's above 2,000, we should still be able to get him with a grapple.
It's not good
When the
odds.
Wraith attacked the city, you were able to turn the shield into a cloak.
Yes,
Why can't we do the opposite?
that would hold back the water, yes, but it would take significantly more power.
We'll shut down everything we don't need. Take what we need, we'll make the changes down there.
Oh, no. I cannot possibly, no.
We can't have two of our scientists go down there.
Look, I'm not going to order you to go.
I will.
He's like, bruh. Yo, Zuleika is shook.
Right.
We surface, and at that point, they should be able to pick up our regular radio signal and then come pick me up.
How much power would that kill?
I don't know, most of it?
Well, what if it doesn't work?
Well, then I'm dead.
Exactly. Bad plan.
I should proceed with one of the other hundreds of possible options available to me.
Look, I'm not saying that I have a better idea.
Well, what do you want me to do? Nothing?
Stay warm, stay breathing, stay alive as long as you can. Give your team the biggest window of opportunity possible.
Window of opportunity.
For
Yep.
what?
4x8. Great episode.
Even if they could find me, which given underwater currents and multiple possible entry sites is next to impossible, how are they going to get me out of here? You and I both
His
know the one
arrogance is
person who can
peaking.
Figure it all out is stuck in the back of a sinking jumper.
Me.
Oh, touche.
You have some very smart, very motivated people on the surface, and the only thing any of them are working on right now is rescue.
I was gonna say, yeah. That's how you know he's like the most valuable resource. Fuck all the ancient technology. It's Ronnie that's really the valuable piece of tech. Let's say piece of tech. That's I don't need to objectify that, but like he's the biggest asset on Atlantis, right? What kind of face grab is that? Whereas like everyone just literally paused what they're doing. I thought about that too. It's like they just dropped everything and all hands on deck here. And you think that for a city that can go underwater, granted, I don't think the whole city goes that deep, right? You think that the PJs would be able to go fairly deep down themselves, right? Without breaking.
They are planning my memorial service.
If your plan fails, and it probably will, you could jeopardize their plan.
So my own hallucination is saying no to me?
You must realize subconsciously that you need to be talked out of this.
I can't even hallucinate right today.
Above the search coordinates.
Okay. It should transition seamlessly.
We're going down.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't what?
Sorry, I forgot I'm not helping.
No. Did you see something? Did I make a mistake?
Dude, this scar on his head is nasty.
Sorry?
You're trying to slow me down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play mind games with me.
I am a mind game.
Jesus. Oh, we bottomed. Oh, we're on a slant?
Feels like we hit the bottom.
Oh, really?
That's good.
Well, this is good. Well, the chances of us imploding are much slimmer.
But Rod...
No, but...
This isn't good.
Look, just
I hear a leak.
You don't help me. You say the one plan I've got is bad. You claim to be a creation of my mind, and yet you are in no way dressed provocatively.
Oof.
Well, it's always been there.
The impact with the ocean floor must have created a micro fissure in the hull.
We're taking on water.
We can barely hear you, John.
We're gonna lose you all together when we get deeper, so now's a good time to wish us luck.
Good luck, then.
Would you rather be stranded deep under the ocean or in space? I think I'm going to say space, because at least I can see some stars.
What do you think, Radek?
About what?
We're underwater.
Make sure we're not under too much water.
I've leveled out and holding steady to 990 feet.
All I'm getting is sporadic lifetime readings.
As in sea monster life signs? Gonna need those shields up and running.
Yes, well then, stop talking, please.
Will do.
I think this is their first pairing. Oh, that's a lot of water. That's freezing.
Thinking what would complete this experience. Freezing closely water.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You still have fully functioning life support, right?
Yes.
Then create a positive pressure environment. If you can increase the pressure inside the jumper, you should be able to slow the leaking.
We'd never be able to stop it.
I'm not saying that we could, we're just trying to buy time here.
All right.
That is terrifying. Is that thing waterproof? Or
We should
resistant?
probably find a way to heat this water, too.
I really enjoy working with you. Always have. I wonder why we never hooked up.
You're petty, arrogant, and treat people badly?
He's gotten way better.
Yes?
Stick to working on my idea.
Well, this is my idea.
How do you figure?
Well, you don't exist. Oh, wow. I'm arguing with myself about who had an idea first, me or me. I really am petty, aren't I?
And arrogant and bad with people, yes.
Oh,
That's crazy.
here we go. And the leaking has been slowed. Well done, Sam.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, you do realize what you're actually doing here, right?
Ah, come on! You're a figment of my imagination. The least you can do is take your top off.
That's crazy.
You were the worst hallucination ever.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Now, please just leave me alone while I work on getting myself out of this.
You're not going to still try and control the jumper from that little thing, are you?
Yes, I am. And I have to do it quickly before power levels drop below 50%.
See, this is why I could never have a relationship with you, Rodney. You don't listen to people, you don't trust them.
I have every reason not to. This whole thing is Zelenka's fault. He was the one responsible for supervising the jumper repairs. He's the one who came to me embarrassed because he was afraid to fly at the best of times, not to mention a test flight. You'll excuse me if my trust in my fellow scientist is at an all-time low. Want something done right?
Gotta do yourself. Damn.
I think we may be onto something. Initializing shields.
The first thing he does when he sees Zelenka is just clock him.
I was afraid of this. The shield is draining our power at an alarmingly fast rate.
Being under several atmospheres of pressure.
Yes, it's continuously draining power from our shield. 30 minutes, tops.
All right. Descending through 1,000.
This is the A24 episode of Stargate.
I'm almost done here. What are you doing?
For warmth.
You're not physically here. You can't transfer any heat.
Doesn't mean I can't get you hot.
Excuse me?
Samantha!
You know, I was thinking about what you said. I think you were right.
Right about what?
Well, I am your fantasy. It's only fair you should get some.
Really? Really? Oh. I knew it. I knew you were.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's distracting you, brother.
Wait a second.
Don't ruin the moment.
No. You're trying to slow me down again.
Actually, I'm trying to do the opposite.
No. No. You're distracting me.
You're thinking too much. Come here.
No. No, I'm not gonna fall for your plan, Lieutenant Colonel Siren. This program is gonna work, and I'm gonna execute it.
Don't do it, Rodney. It's not gonna work.
You've done nothing but slow me down.
They're coming for you. They're gonna get you out of here.
Please, just give them a chance.
I'm listening. I'm there.
That's a nasty ass scar, dude. It's bothering me. Although it kind of looks like a piece of salami.
Don't.
How much power did you waste?
30%?
30 minutes. No, we've got half an hour till we're completely out of power. Half an hour till I'm dead.
See, Ronnie's a character I don't think they could actually ever kill.
Prdele, to je na hovno tohleto. Kdo to vymyslel, že budeme pod vodou tentokrát? Having trouble detecting the jumper. Only
what?
Roddy was here.
What's that?
Your sea monster.
How the shield's doing?
12 minutes.
All right. Let's check it out. It's still swimming around in circles in the same area, which means
I found something
interesting.
See? This man's thinking! Dude, that's terrifying. This is actually GG.
What? I think he's just waiting to eat me. I treated him pretty bad.
The whale?
No, Griffin, I changed the subject. You of all people should be able to keep up. He knew we were both gonna die. He didn't do anything, so I didn't think of it first. He was a brave man.
Yeah, bro, really sacrificed himself just like that.
Doesn't seem right, you know? It's been a bad day.
You're gonna get out of this.
I don't think I even believe that if you were naked.
Bruh. A hypothermia should be set in any minute, no?
Stick with me, Rodney.
My plan was stupid. How was I thinking?
20/20 hindsight.
I honestly don't think you're smarter than I am. On your best day, we're like maybe a tie. You're wiser. I guess at the end of the day, that's why you're down here. You were right.
Well, you were right. At least subconsciously.
Jumper. I have the jumper.
Go, 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 go.
According to his readings, it's dead. There's no power.
All right, let's get a grapple on this thing and go home.
It's taken on too much water. Sensors indicate even the rear compartment is partially full. The cable can't take the strain.
Do it.
Shield. We can extend the shield between the two jumpers. If we touch down on the ocean floor to conserve engine power, it should be just a matter of walking between the two jumpers.
All right.
That's crazy.
Get us close.
Merging the shields, going out into the ocean, grabbing our boy. That is so sick.
McKay, Griffin, do you copy?
Holy smokes.
Hey, buddy. Long story short, converted the cloak into a shield and extended it around your jumper. I'm standing outside right now.
He's literally standing. Holy
All you have
smokes.
to open your door and walk to my jumper.
But he might think he's psyching himself out suicide. He has to doubt it at least, no?
What if it's not Shepard? What do you mean? What if it's another one of my hallucinations? What if it's the pessimist me and just wants it all over with?
You're minutes away from hypothermia.
I can't tell what's real and what's not.
Bruh.
You're here.
This episode is really making up for a lot of therapy sessions that he's skipped out being... Actually, no, he hasn't skipped out on them. He's been going to them. Never mind, I take that back. Moment of truth. Powers
No.
done?
Secondary release.
Rodney, are you all right? I will be.
Where's Chris?
He was in there.
I don't think they got time.
I hurt my head.
Wow. Gang shit.
Sorry, I won't get to eat meat today.
That's the reason we found you.
Really?
Almost thought we lost you.
And that was my reaction video to Stargate Atlantis season number 2, episode number 14, y'all. Honestly, a really great episode of the show, and one of the most memorable ones I think we've had in the series. What happens when Rodney McKay does a favor for Zelenka? This is what happens, and I honestly think might have been one of my favorite performances by our boy, but also just a really great piece of writing, I think, to have Rodney work his way through some of his trust issues individually, also as the audience getting to learn a little bit about him more as he's under this stress, literal pressure, has to science his way out of this one while he's concussed, hallucinating. So this is a really great story here. From an urgency level, this is probably, you know, like a 10 out of 10. He's literally sinking. I love the science that they put behind it, how like the calculations to make you feel like this is actually it. He might not make it out of this. All hands on deck everybody was all hands on deck trying to save the biggest asset at Atlantis, Rodney, and one of their great friends. So I thought this was a fantastic episode of the show. I loved Howley's performance. I also love seeing, you know, more subtly, Zelenka really pull his weight here and show that he's just as valuable as Rodney. And when he's put to the challenge, he'll bring results, right? I thought Amanda Tapping was a fun little guest performance here via hallucinations. I thought they might have done something like an ascended person comes and, you know, throws a lob for our boy, but kept it within the realm of the show where it's at currently with these characters. And I thought it was kind of fun. You know, it was a little silly. He's like, oh, like, let me see you topless and all that shit. Like, let me see you naked. It's a hallucination. He has had an affection for it before. I get it. And overall, I honestly don't have many complaints. I thought this was a pretty straightforward, classic sort of do or die situation in a storyline that also gave us a little bit more insight into Rodney's psyche. I gotta say, to the member who sacrificed himself going to the other half of the jumper, RIP, you're a real one. Thank you so much for your service. With that being said, guys, this is just pretty straightforward. It's a really enjoyable episode, as you could tell from my reaction that first half. I was super into it. Having the hallucinations with Sam, I get the purpose of it. I definitely enjoyed it a little. I think I enjoyed that first half a little bit more, where he was just sort of stressing, trying to figure it out. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode, and I thought it was really well put together and written. That being said, that was SGA 2X14. What did you think about this one, guys? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I also love the idea of like the shields merging together and having like a little window of opportunity to save them in the whale. We actually were the saving graces episode, right? So with that being said, Whale Army SG34, that's it for me, and I will see you guys for 15 and 15 later this week. Love you guys. Peace.